All right, today I want to talk about the idea of being present in the moment and why it is so important to be grounded where your feet are and recognizing everything that's in front of you and appreciating it while you're there. So, the idea to make this video was inspired by Dan Coe. For those of you who don't know Dan Coe, he is a personal brand coach and a writer, and he posts on YouTube all the time. He runs multiple businesses. I've been following him for a pretty long time now, and he's been pretty inspirational. So if you don't know him, you should definitely check him out. And basically, he has this video that I just watched titled, "This single decision will determine the outcome of your life." What stuck out to me the most is towards the end of the video, he talks about his decisions to live where he was living at the time. And the one he talks about that he enjoyed the most was his time living in Arizona for a year. And he describes it as such a beneficial experience because, he says it might have not been the best apartment, it might have not been the best situation, but he had everything that he needed in terms of a gym, a place to sleep. It was a nice apartment, he says. And he was really in touch with his work and really in tune with his business and doing everything that he was doing. So he describes it as a very beneficial year, and one of the years that he often looks back on with the person he was living with as one of the best years that he's had, and a year that he compares to his years now. So this stuck out to me for a few reasons. One, obviously, I'm in a pretty parallel situation with what I'm doing now in living in Rome, being out here for at least a year, and kind of just focusing on building a business, building a brand here with my brother. So obviously that's something that I resonated with a lot. But obviously, on top of that, the idea of being present in the moment and enjoying and really being grounded where your feet are, where you're at in this moment. In the age of social media and technology, it's so easy to just get lost on your laptop, on your phone, on all these devices and all this media and all this output, all this stuff that you see. But it's hard to really just sit, put your phone away, put your laptop away, look around and enjoy the view, enjoy what's in front of you, no matter how mundane or boring it would be. People forget what it's like to be bored. We're so stimulated, we're so constantly receiving outputs that we forget what boredom even is. We forget what it's like to just sit and relax, not be near our phone, not be touching our device, to be reading a book, to be reading the newspaper, to be doing anything but being on our phones. We often replace that boring mundaneness of reading or whatever the case may be with, I'll just read an article on my phone, or I'll just read this book on my phone. And we forget to just be in the moment. Your phone, your devices are a whole new world, and they distract us from the physical world that is in front of us. So by being grounded and being where your feet are at, you can actually experience life. No matter where you are in the world, I'm sure you're close to some type of nature. If you're watching this video, I prompt you to just go take a walk and find where that nature is and just enjoy it. Just sit with it, leave your phone at home, and just sit in nature and enjoy the nature around you. I want to read a lyric from a song called Emotionless by Drake, and he says, "There's times when I wish I was where I was, back when I used to wish I was here." So this is kind of relating to what I was saying earlier with Dan Coe's situation and my current situation of like, we're here currently building something, right? But these are the days that we're going to look back on and say, we miss this, we miss that. Not necessarily we want to go back there, but it was fun and enjoyable how it was. And we wish we didn't take those for granted. And that's something that I think I'm not doing. I'm not taking these days for granted, and I'm enjoying them as they come and go. For anybody who watches The Office, you'll know the quote that I'm talking about. I wish I knew I was in the good old days before I've actually left them. We get so distracted by technology and social media, but also the pursuit of whatever we're grinding for, that we fail to see the world that's around us. And I think just taking a second every day, however long it may be, and just really just saying, wow, like I'm here in this moment, enjoying this moment, is so important for not only mental health, but just being somebody who is grounded and understanding what's going on around them. It helps you build self-awareness. It helps reduce anxiety because, you realize the world is just what's in front of you. It's not all these outputs you see on media and all these other things. And this doesn't just have to apply to nature and going on a walk. This can also be a meal that you've had. Sit and actually take the time to taste the food and describe in your head what it tastes like, and really just enjoy it. Whenever you see a friend that you don't often see, appreciate their presence. Appreciate the fact that they're there with you. The experiences that you're having now are the building blocks for the person that you will be when you reach your success. So it's important to acknowledge them and apply them to your daily life consciously so that you understand why they're so important to you. Tell yourself that every moment matters. Every moment matters, because it does. Every moment stacks up over time to build the person that you will be, because you never know how you're going to look back on the time that you're living in now. This time will probably be described as the golden era, the era that you enjoyed the most, where you were the most productive, the most calm, the most in shape. And like I said, it's not like you want to be back to where you were, but it's just important to appreciate where you were, because it's what helped you get to where you are now. So like I said, go for a walk, enjoy nature, enjoy your meal. Sit in your room, wherever it is, your office, wherever you may be doing work, and just look around the room, enjoy everything that you can touch, everything that you can see, everything that you can taste, smell, whatever the case is, hear, and be grateful for it, and acknowledge that after it's gone, you might not be able to get it again. So if you're somebody that has a hard time staying present in the moment, I hope this video helped you. Thank you for watching.